guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we will be making this simple crochet shorts that you can wear as a cover-up for your swimsuit. So if you want to see how I made these shorts, just stay tuned and we'll get right to it. Okay guys, so for this project I will be using this yarn that I picked up on AliExpress. It doesn't give much information on it. It just says it is a 50-gram yarn and it is 100% cashmere. Most of the information on here is not even in English, so it's hard to tell. But I do find that it is very similar to the Bernat cotton-ish. So if you have this yarn, you would end up with the same results. I'm going with this because I like the color. But if you pick this up or something similar, this is a 3-ply light yarn, and this is a 70-gram ball of yarn. This one, however, is just 50 grams. Okay, and I will also be using my 4mm crochet hook for this project. Alright, so first thing you want to do is make a chain long enough to fit snug around your hips. So for me, that was 150 chains. You want to make sure you lay your chains flat so it doesn't get all twisted up. Okay, and then you're just going to slip stitch into the beginning chain to join. Alright, and you just want to make sure your chains are laying flat so they don't get all twisted as you move around this circle. Alright, so for the first round, alright, now I'm going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to skip 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and then 1 single crochet into the 4th stitch. Okay, and again for the next one I'm going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1 single crochet into the next stitch. So it will be, this round is going to be a chain 4, skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and a single crochet into the 4th chain. And you're going to keep doing this all the way around until you get back to the beginning right here. So keep going. Again, that is a chain 4, 3 and 4, skip 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 single crochet into the 4th stitch. You keep repeating that all the way around until you get back to the beginning of that circle. Alright guys, so keep going and I'll meet you at the end of this round. Okay, so here I am coming up to my last set of stitches. I have 2 stitches left. 2 chain stitches left at the bottom. You should have about 2 or 3 left when you get to the last, before you get back to the beginning here. So you're just going to chain 3, and slip stitch in the beginning chain to join. So you skip all the stitches on the bottom, slip stitch in that beginning chain to join, where we chained up 5. Alright, and now you're going to slip stitch again over into the center of this chain space. Okay, now chain 3, 2, 3, and do a double crochet all in that same space. Now you're going to chain 2 and into the next chain space 2 double crochets. Then again chain 2, and in the next space 2 double crochets. And you will do this in each space all the way around. So a V-stitch, chain 2, another V-stitch, which is the 2 double crochet into that chain 3 space, or into the chain space of the previous round. So keep going all the way around and I'll meet you back here at the beginning. Alright, so I'm coming up to my last, well, I've done my last V-stitch right there. So now I'm just going to chain 2 and slip stitch into that beginning chain to join. Okay, now you're going to slip stitch into the center of those 2 stitches, chain 3, and another double crochet into that space. Now chain 2 and do 2 double crochets into the center of those 2 double crochets of the previous round. And that will be the pattern for this round. So it's just chain 2, 2 double crochets in between the previous 2 double crochets. And that will be our pattern for the entire project. So it will be 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets, and then when you come back around, you join in the beginning chain 3 space, slip stitch to the center, chain 2, 1 more double crochet into that space, chain 2, 2 double crochets between the 2 double crochets of the previous round. And you will keep going until you have your desired width of your shorts, or basically until you get to the point where you are going to need to insert the crotch of the shorts. So keep going. I think mine, I'm not sure, maybe about 8 to 10 rows I'll keep going of this, and then I'll show you how to do the crotch part of this shorts. Alright, so keep going and I'll meet you when I get there. Okay guys, so I have done 12 rows so far, and I'm gonna make the crotch part of the shorts. So I have already joined joined with the slip stitch, and I've slip stitched to the center of that space right there. Let me just zoom in. Okay, so I slip stitch, and now I'm going to chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 double crochet into that same space, chain 2, and 2 double crochets, just like so. Now I'm going to chain 3, turn my work around, do another double crochet into that space, chain 2, and 2 double crochets into the previous space. So right now I'm only doing these two V-stitches. So it's a V-stitch, chain 2, V-stitch. And you're going to do that for a total of 8 rows. If you want to put a stitch marker right where you start, so you don't lose count, you can do that. So you'd put a stitch marker on either side or on both sides, up to you. And then you'll go for a total of 8 rows. So keep going, and then I'll show you how to attach it to the other side. Okay, so I've finished my 8 rows, and now I'm just gonna set this down so these 2 rows are exactly on top of the 2 rows on the other side. So you just want to lay it out so it's kind of, this is kind of in the center. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. You just want to find the center of your work. Okay. So on this side I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then the middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the middle. Okay, so now I will attach this part to the back, and I'll do that with a row of single crochet. So I want to lay this down right here. You can, at this point, you can sew it down with your yarn needle, or you can just do a row of single crochet joining both sides. And I'm just going to go through just the front loops. Kind of like a slip stitch, basically. So I'm going through the back loop of the back loop of this side. Okay, so I'm going through the back loop on this side and then the front loop on the other side, so it's not bulky. And I'm doing it like in a slip stitch, because I don't want to get a ridge right there. I hope this makes sense to you. Alright, just like that. And you can pin your work in place if it's a little bit difficult to work with, but once your finger is there, it should keep it in place for you. Going through the back loop. Okay, right there. And this is what you should have so far. Whoops. Zoom out. Just pull up my thread. Okay, so this is what you should have at this point. Alright, and now you're going to continue building the legs on either side. So you're going to have to work on one side at a time. Okay, so you can do about 4 or 5 more rows on each side. So I'm just going to show you how to start. When you finish this side, you're going to have to cut your thread and move over to the next side. So we're ending right here. Okay, so I'm going to turn this on the side like this, because I'm going to be working around this leg of the shorts. Okay, so I am going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and in this double crochet space, in this double crochet right here, I'm going to put one double crochet, which will give me 2 right there for my first V-stitch with the chain 3. Okay, and now you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Move over to the next double crochet and do your V-stitch. 1, 2, which is 2 double crochets. Okay, now chain 3. And right here you have a chain 3 and a double crochet, which is a V-stitch on the side here. You're going to do a V-stitch into that stitch. Okay, and chain 2, sorry. I've been chaining 3 all this time. So chain 2. I'll have to pull that back out after. And double crochet. Alright, and you will keep going all the way around. When you get back to here, you will slip stitch to join. When you get back to the beginning right here, you'll slip stitch to join and keep going for a total of 5 rows. Okay, so keep going and I'll show you what mine looks like at the end. Okay guys, so I have finished my 5 rows on this side, and if you see, this is where the crotch section of the shorts is, and then I added 5 rows more to this one side. Alright, so I am going to do the same to the other side. All right, so I'm just gonna flip the work over and I'm gonna start right here, like right where my the crotch section begins in this double crochet right here. That's where I'm gonna start. So I already cut my thread from the other side. I'm just gonna add a loop, like make a slip stitch and add it onto my hook. Bring it through and chain up 3, 1, 2, and 3. And then I'll do another double crochet into that same space. Chain 2, and into the next V stitch, I'm gonna do a V stitch. So that's 2 double crochets in the same space. Chain 2, and in the next space, 2 double crochets, chain 2. And it's the same as the other side. So I'm gonna go all the way around. Okay, same as the other side. Go from the crotch area all the way around the leg and back, and I'll do that for a total of 5 rows. Okay, so go ahead and finish this side of your work, and then I'll show you how I do my edging. Okay guys, so I have finished row 5 of the second leg of my shorts. I'm just gonna join in the top of that chain 3 space to finish off that round. Okay, and for the edges, I'm just gonna chain 3, and I'm gonna do 3 more double crochets all into that same space for a total of 4 double crochets. And in the chain 2 space, I'm gonna do 1 single crochet, and then in the center of the V, I'm gonna do 4 double crochets. 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and in the next space, a single crochet and another 4 double crochets in between the next 2 double crochets. And 4, 1 single crochet. All right, and you'll keep doing that all the way around for 1 row. Okay, so I've already done it on this side. So you just need to go ahead and complete this other side to finish your shorts. And then I will come back and show you how to do the belting. So go ahead and do that, guys, and I will see you when I'm done. Alright guys, so this is what the finished shorts look like, and I have made a chain of about 250 chains, and I will use that for the belt. And for that, I will just start right down the middle right here, and I'll go through the top loops. I'll go in through the first one and then out through the next, and just like that, and weave it all the way around. So the very top loops right here, and just go through in and out all the way around. And this is how your belt will be. So that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you in another one. Bye.